right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another night here of the EE Pro League, live from Cologne, Germany. We're going to be going into our third night of the week in week 3. 3-3. Can we find another one?
Half-Life 3.
Oh, okay, straight to the point. There we go.
Not even going to wait.
You good, man? Everything all right?
Yeah, apart from Half-Life 3 not being out, I'm feeling all right. Every time I'm reminded of that.
Do you still follow that?
Yeah, the Twitter
account. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, is it out yet? No.
Yeah, it's a really good account, by the way. No, I mean, at some point it has to be true. I feel like we're building up the hype to impossible levels, but I'm sure Valve will be there.
I just see like some poor dev deep down in a vault under the Valve office, just typing away. Eventually he'll get it done alone.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Well, enough about Half-Life 3. Let's talk about another Valve game, CSGO. That's what we've got ahead of us tonight. We have 4 matches coming up for you guys in this third week of EE Pro League. This is the European division as well, and there we go. We have them on your screen now. NiP versus HellRaisers will be starting us off on Cash. First match of the night. SK versus Envy will follow on Train. SK versus Dignitas on Inferno, and then Dignitas versus Envy. So, not too shabby. We actually have a bit more of a roller coaster ride, I think, ahead of us here tonight. A couple of clear-cut, matches to start things off. NiP and Envy being the pretty clear favorites. But then after that, at least SK Dignitas, I think, is going to be a promising one. Yeah,
I mean, even HellRaisers were, I think, after we watched them, I think they showed some promise. Or not, sorry, but I think they beat Virtus Pro yesterday.
It was Doja.
Yeah, so
hard at work.
And I mean, obviously, Virtus Pro, they did pretty well in the EE Pro League yesterday, but then outside of that, they got beat by HellRaisers, which is a bit confusing. HellRaisers is a really weird team and hard team to predict. So I definitely say that NiP are favorites,
yeah,
but I feel like HellRaisers is just such a hard team to quantify.
Well, I guess it's because of like the obvious just performance and kind of YOLO approach that NiP are developing now due to recent rumors. The team might be splitting up. We don't know what's going to happen, but they certainly are playing with more of a just let it all out kind of approach to the game.
Yeah.
A bit more attitude, especially with like triple scouts, all that sort of stuff. Basically it just makes it really hard to predict. But these are the current standings right now for the European division of the league. Fnatic sitting at the top, and Na'Vi last night actually tied them up. So 5-1, 5-1 for the two of them.
Yeah, and a game that was really quite impressive for Na'Vi. They suddenly showed a lot of strength and just sort of ran away with the game there. So that was very exciting. NiP not doing too badly, all things considered here. 3-2. I mean, it's not as good as it could have been, but suddenly they're still in the running for him.
Yeah, that's so long as they can maintain, a positive, I guess, win-loss so far. That's going to be the main thing. I mean, Team Solomid also have suffered 2 losses. Team Envious as well. So, I mean, Envy actually had a bit of a rough time versus Na'Vi last night. That was the main thing. I think we all put Envy ahead of Na'Vi, and then Na'Vi all of a sudden came through on Dust 2 and actually took that 16-11. So a bit of a rough night for Envy, although they did come back and beat Virtus Pro. But this is the bottom half of this 12-team group, guys. So Titan.
And look at some of these teams we have here tonight.
Yeah.
HellRaisers, no wins. SK, no wins, but 6 losses. That is brutal.
Yeah, they're having a bit of a rough time of it, and SK Gaming, I mean, that's Katie and that's all of that. So I mean, he's like recently been added back onto the team.
Yeah.
They brought Maudie into the team now as well. There's been a lot of movement over there, so it makes it tough for them to be able to just lock things down and actually get some work done.
I'm really wondering how committed Maudie is to Sam Round. He's he has some experience as a top player in previous versions of Counter-Strike, so
he's always been so strong, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's always just been like strong. It's whether Cadian is going to be able to, keep the reins on him. I think that's the main thing.
Question is, would you pick him for your team somewhere?
I don't know. But we have Alex here tonight with us. So, Alex, go ahead and let us know what you decided to pick tonight for your Vulcan Challenge.
Hey guys, it is that time once again. I'm wearing a slightly less vibrant shirt, and I'm ready to do my Vulcan picks for today's ESL ESEA Pro League. Gonna go ahead and kind of continue to wave that French flag, I think, after what they did for me yesterday, considering just how many points they managed to reap. I mean, you can see this already. Look, Kenny, yes, last day's points, 77 despite his average of 40. So who doesn't want Kenny S in their team? I'm going to be the man to throw him in there. Just totally invest. Yeah, I think it's kind of logical to go down the 3NV, 3NIP route, considering we're going to be seeing them play games today. Taking nothing away, of course, from SK, Dignitas, and HellRaisers. I'm sure I'll poach 1 or 2. So Kenny, let's do the French first. I would get a slightly. I can get NBK. NBK, of course, getting 68 yesterday as well, so he's pretty crazy. And one more. Yeah, Apex. Okay, let's get Apex as well. So we've got 2 of the old Titan boys in there, as well as MBK. Then for an IP, can I afford Get Right? I don't think I can. Let's go for Forest. I like my Forest. Where is Freiburg? Freiburg's low down. Okay. So we'll go for Freiburg. Is it grand? So we've got 3,000 for 3 players left. 1, 2. I need 1 more man from my NIP. Grab Exist. Let's grab Exist. According to some, the main AWPer for NIP. LOL. 2 more players. Let's go down for the Dignitas and HellRaisers boys. Let's go for Adren. Can I grab him? Woo! And then 1,400 left. I can grab a Dig player. I like AZ. Oh, I can do AZ, and look at that. $3 remaining. I have put it right down to the wire. I'm gradually getting better at spending my money as efficiently as possible. So I'm pretty chuffed with that one. Running down the roster then. Kenny, NBK, Apex, Forest, Freiburg, Exist, and then Adren from HellRaisers and AZ from Dig. So I'm kind of completely rejecting SK today, but I mean, considering their most recent results with the Pro League, I think it's understandable, despite me having a lot of love for the guys on that roster. All right, pretty happy with that one. I'm glad I managed to get AZ as well as Kenny. Like, these are 2 players who I think I consider to be absolutely crazy on very different sides of the spectrum. But either way, that is my team. If you guys want to create your own team, you can most definitely. If you want to participate, there's abundance of different leagues, and you can do that over at Vulcan.com using our code ESL Pro, all in caps, all together, and you can get some pretty fine and dandy benefits from that as well. You can even click the banner in the description, and Vulcan will match both your deposit and your Vulcan gold. So worth checking out, guys, and I will not continue to take up your time because there's more CS to be seen. I hope you enjoy.
Thanks so much, Alex. You know, I didn't know that you were such a NiP fanboy. You know, they're only playing 1 match tonight. SK playing 2, not a single SK player. Okay. Up high? No? Down low? Oh, too slow. All right.
He's just
Alex.
ignoring you.
I know. This guy, man, seriously.
Cold.
The salt. I thought that is, yeah, that's right. I'm talking about you.
All right.
You know, I thought that he was going to do a bit better tonight, but he might have actually overstepped himself here with, you know, the full-on 3 NiP player going on here.
Yeah, I don't know about that, and you know, yeah, picking Freiburg as well. You know, that's gonna cause some controversy. Yeah. People have been hunting Freiburg lately, just angry people. Freiburg, it's all your fault.
There's a ginger lion out there too. Got his fangs into him the other day.
Yeah, true enough. Well, that's his job though. Can't really do anything about that, can we?
King of the jungle, man.
That would be
that's exactly what he's supposed to do.
Truly terrifying Photoshop if someone actually went through with that. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I had my fun fighting Reddit about, you know, the whole Freiburg question. I think people are wrong. I think Freiburg's still a great player. I just think
You fought the community.
Yeah, I was on Reddit fighting people.
What are you thinking?
Immediately, as soon as I posted my comment, this is a huge mistake. Why did I do this? But no, I had fun. It was all right. But yeah, I think people sometimes like tend to misinterpret when things start to break down in a team or aren't, you know, working too well. Then you've like different players react very differently, and sometimes you know that can be. It can be someone like madly top fragging. The best example we have is literally SWC, where the first 2 games they played against Cloud9 Envy there, they obviously, the team was gone, it was dead, and they played like that it was. So the first map they played, Shocks just went all out. I think it was on Cobblestone, and Shocks just killed everybody, just running around on his own. And Happy got nearly nothing. He was just completely absent from that match, didn't even care. They lost it. Then on the second map, I think it was Cash. Both Happy and Shocks were like competing for frags, and you can just tell. So, and it's. I think you should. Yeah, someone should go back and watch the VOD of that, and you learn to spot some of the symptoms of when a team is starting to not do too well, when there's something not quite working.
There's other ways to look at it as well. I mean, we have rumors now for at least 3 of the players for NiP.
Yeah,
and
true.
you know, all
being
Freiburg,
denied.
What's going on? Yeah, all being denied. But you know, what's going on with Freiburg, right? You know, he seems to be out in the wind, out in the cold.
Yeah.
Trees.
I don't know. I still think Freiburg's a terrific player. I think people are interpreting the sort of results in the wrong way, essentially. So that's all I was trying to say.
Sometimes,
don't know if I succeeded.
Yeah, it's hard to make. It's because this like that word that we coined, which is like intangibles, right? Whereas it's just, you know, you can look at the hard stats, and that's what a lot of people are doing. They're looking at the hard stats, and they're saying, well, you know, he's not getting the frags that he used to. He's not coming through in the clutch. Like, this is a problem, right? I
mean, the game that everyone talked about was when he ended up at like 2-20 or something. And it's like, no denying that's awful. You can't really get around that fact. It's just that, you know, just to lend a bit of perspective. I mean, sometimes it really does come down to chemistry. And if you're the only one trying to make it work and everyone else is running around on their own and trying to frag, then you know, you will be in that position eventually. So,
especially if you're the entry fragger.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that makes it worse.
Anybody?
Anyone
I guess I'm just gonna die now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Well, I mean, we're gonna get to see some of that YOLO NiP tonight. They're the first game going up against HellRaisers.
Yeah, and that's probably a topic that we're going to talk about a little bit, about how the roles, you know, are played, and maybe especially for Freiburg. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, they are going up against HellRaisers, and yeah, if you guys did miss any of the results, I mean, we've been doing this the third day that we're doing it here, third week of the tournament, as someone was saying. If you missed any of the results the past nights here, you can go and check them out at theScore eSports. Also, download the app on iOS and Android, and you can check out and keep up with what's going on. It is right down there. You guys can check it out. Good stuff. So definitely go and do that, and also read the articles on there, and keep up with everything current esports. So, what do you think, though? HellRaisers and NiP. I actually forgot to check what the map was. I'm pretty sure it does say on there, but
yeah, it's going to be cash.
All right. What do you think? What does that make you think? Like, more favoring NiP or more favoring HellRaisers?
I think the cash, like we've always talked about teams having more of a tactical approach on the map, but it's a map that it can also lend to some very aggressive, like all-out kinds of YOLO plays. Like the straight hard carry can be present on this kind of map, where you just kind of like walk in and dominate. I mean, we've seen those kinds of plays from the likes of like Kenny, Skadoodle, like these big mad fragging hoppers. You know, they seem to be able to just do a lot of work. You know, when they get into that game mode. So it's like if Get Right is feeling it again, if Forrest, right? You know, these guys can just get in, start lurking, start finding those frags, and start doing big damage. So if they don't have the tack approach, I could definitely see, you know, if NiP are dialed in, they could do some hurt to HellRaisers. And I'm looking at the HellRaisers right now, and hard to make out who's actually playing. I see Angel, I see Moo, I see Kucher.
Dren joining here.
Yeah, okay, there he is. Adrian, but Oscar Tommy?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He's got the HR tag.
He has, and I'm very confused here. Maybe we can get a little bit of an update about what's happening over at the HLTV side, just to see what's going on. Oh, it is Oscar. It's Slovakian player Oscar, who's yeah, very, very good player, very strong player. That could get very interesting. I'm always excited to watch Oscar play. Definitely. Oh, sorry, Czech Republic, I think it is.
He's played with Stiko. He's played with Quest 1. Okay. He's got Barbie. Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
He's good. He's like, he can be really scary.
Oscar is like kind of like a second Guardian coming out of that region, only maybe not quite as high powered, but still very explosive and very fun to watch. It's always very interesting, I feel like, to watch him play. Some people were even like, before this whole rumor of Jacob being picked up by G2, some people were saying maybe they should try for Oscar. I mean, I don't know what his English skills are like, but certainly he seems to be like a sort of a regional star there. So it could be interesting. Definitely could be.
Have you noticed that where the model seems to change, like turn 180 really quickly now? Used to be that the model would always like go with the shot that it was taking, but now like the model seems to just do like really weird things sometimes.
There just generally seem to be a lot of interesting model things happening these days. Since the patch. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. It was a pretty big patch to everything, you know, not just the graphics, but obviously also the way everything works with the hitbox and stuff like that. Yeah, the hit bubbles.
The hit bubbles now. Yeah. Oh. Okay, LMBT is getting out. He's now coaching. We should be getting into the knife, and it does look like we're going to have that knife round going on here. So this is it. So this will be sorting out who gets to start on the offense, who on the defense. You guys know how the knife round works.
Yeah, look at the amount of karambits here on HR. I don't see how they can lose this fight, though.
True, yeah. And look at that already. Well, actually, you might have just cursed the Manders. Good job. Freiburg got Shadow Daggers.
All right, then. Just the regular
he's a purist.
They do look kind of cool, don't they? Well, Oscar gonna get one in return, so we'll see. I'm not sure if the starting CTOT side is gonna make a really big difference on this particular map. I feel like we've seen teams rack up a huge amount of T rounds and then completely foul on the CT side. So it depends a bit on how well prepared you are playing the CT side. It should be a CT-sided map still.
What is this? Did they actually boost? They boosted Alu up onto the roof.
This is the most ridiculous knife round. What are they doing? Maybe they're trying to just grind HellRaisers down, just completely fatigue them.
Force them to make a mistake? Is that how this works? These knife rounds have been pretty ridiculous, actually. Like, yesterday, Kiyoshima was, like, running away for, like, a full minute on Dust 2. Before he finally... okay, here we go. We got a real fight. Kucher takes out Alu. There we go. That's it. And then, surprise knife. Oscar waiting. Gets the jump.
Pretty good stuff. Gonna go for the counter boost as well. I mean, I have no idea what's going on here. The players apparently having a grand old time. Angel, surely it must be time to finish this.
Yeah, he was trying to go for the surprise knife moment. Get where it's like, come at me, bro. And Angel's like, I wish I could. I don't actually have wings, get right. Ooh, tricky stuff. All right, there we go. So finally, after one of the longest knife rounds in the history of knife rounds,
Please.
looks like NiP will be starting on that CT side. HellRaisers on the T side.
Yes, indeed. Now, let's get this game underway. It is a best-of-1 game here for the ESL ESEA Pro League, and it is the third day of that week. And Semler and I here doing it, having a good time indeed. Now, 4 armors being picked up. Get right, the only one actually picking up a smoke and a 5-7. So not a single diffuse kit picked up here on the NiP side. They don't care about that, Semler. They're just gonna shut them down before they even get into a bomb site.
This is hashtag new NiP.
NiP.
They're all about landing headshots. They're not interested. Actually, Exist might experience a headshot of his own. Yep. There we go. Moo takes him out. Smoke goes down, but it's too late. They're gonna be able to rush right through onto Get Right. Get Right does manage to pick up 1 kill though. Hiding in the smoke as well. So this is clever on Get Right's part, trying to buy time for the team rotation to come in.
Yeah, but now the bomb's gone down. I think Get Right, that was some team damage being put up by Alu maybe, and right now, HellRaisers have the advantage. Forrest landing a good headshot on Angel. Kucha gonna get one in return. Freiberg coming in with a nice shot there on Adren. They're gonna try and see if they can defuse that bomb, but the Molotov is down as well. Freiberg landing a second headshot. Now it's a 1 versus 1. And Mo hiding on the left-hand side. Freiberg turning his back. He's trying for the one, and he actually hits the shot. It's ridiculous. Freiberg picked up the triple. And they may have just enough time for the defuse. No, they won't. He actually has to run. I thought for a second there that it was going to be cool, but no. Triple kill for Freiberg, and the round goes to HellRaisers.
Oh my god. And
yeah, look how angry he is.
I know, man. He's taking it out on that wall.
That's vandalism.
But, you know, that's the thing, man. Valve, the attention to detail, it shouldn't be a single cut. It should be 2 cuts now with Shadow Daggers. Sorry. You know, if you're punching the wall, he's punching the wall with both fists.
You are all about the details, Semler. You're the only person I know who matches the color of his socks to his tie. So I'm just saying.
I mean, hey man, it's important. Come on. Even if none of you guys at home can see it, I still know.
It's a feeling, you know. It's about the overall. I can understand that. I can appreciate that. Mo and Angel and Adren picking up a kill each here without NiP getting much of a chance to reply. Get Right picking up a UMP in the second round. We actually used to have this strat on matchmaking where we would lose the round but put the bomb down, and then we would all buy UMPs.
Dirty up money,
it has a pretty high success rate. Get Right, maybe not so much for him. He goes down after picking up a single kill, so it makes a little bit of money back. Nice shot from Existent. Looked like he could have easily had that second one on Oscar, but not quite going to be the case. And Alu just put to rest over by the truck. So easy second round for HellRaisers. They did lose 2 people, but still pretty good position.
They save all the AKs though, so that's actually fairly important. Let's see what they decide to go with. They know that NiP are going to go for a hard eco in this round, so they might elect. Yep, there we go. A couple Mac 10s maybe. Adrian, what do you got for us? Are you staying on the Glock? That would be ballsy. Is he actually? No. Okay, there we go. Mac 10. I was about to say Glock. Why not? But seriously, we hardly ever see that. Take advantage of this, try and make some money, it looks like. And well, right now it is basically HellRaisers. I mean, we're not really going to see too much more. I mean, in this round it's going to be the stack for NiP, yes. But already they're actually managing to make this interesting, and NiP getting more kills than they should, and landing some pretty nice shots. So that kind of gives you hope here for the first buy round when NiP finally gets some rifles.
And Adren with the Mac 10 going to pick up the kill there. It should really be Mo and Adren here out looking. Even as the bomb goes down, they should be out hunting here. And they're not really going to be using these rifles next round anyway, these submachine guns. So Might as well try and see if they can't get a couple of kills in here. And Mo is going to peek a firing squad of NiP members just ready to take him out there. Angel tagged as well, down to 37. So NiP just looking for exits.
Can't jump like that anymore, Angel. If they're fast enough, they're going to get you. Kucher, I mean, they should be protected against Kucher as well. And now Get Right. Yeah, buddy. This is just what Get Right does. Called for the man in connector. They're going to be able to pick up the first man. Second man comes in, and now Get Right. They have no idea that he's here, HellRaisers, but nobody coming his way. He's going to have to try and get into connector quick here. He might be able to catch somebody off guard. Oh, but they're on the other side of the wall! He actually gets one! That's that time where it's just like, how long do you actually have after the bomb goes off?
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like it lasts an eternity.
Yeah, it's very interesting there, and what's really confusing is I don't understand how the two people playing CT Spawn. It seemed like they weren't alerted by Get Right all that much, because they weren't really, you know, turning. I guess they were shooting at Car, but still, Kucher just kind of walked in there. Oscar in the middle with the AWP. I'm so happy he's picked up this weapon. This is where he does a lot of work. Forrest playing close to the middle. Angel gonna win that initial fight there, and Forrest takes him down, but he's very low on health, and he's gonna be careful if they wallbang through. He could be going down. The grenade almost catches him, does 3 damage, and it's gonna be a trade in the middle. Angel for Alu.
That was actually really good timing by Forrest to back out as well. Had he stayed even a second longer there, the HE would have caught him.
Yeah.
So now grouped up HellRaisers, all 4 of them moving in, exist, decides to get the info, trades 1 for 1, but he did spot that bomb. So this should actually get NiP to start thinking they need to have an extra man over here, and there is Forrest waiting all the way back by CT Truck.
Yeah, which is a decent position for him considering his health. It's, you know, you can grenade it down, but there's a chance Forrest can get a couple of shots in. Modo going to be taking down Get Right. And that is a big opening. And NiP playing this round sort of very standard. So no sort of worrying signs, no rushing, no crazy nonsense here on the CT side. Just normal defense put up here, but they're not quite making it work here.
No, they are just kind of charging in. There's the shot from Oscar, and he only gets the leg. Freiberg down to 15, though. This is still tough. He's trying to predict these angles, and he would have nearly caught Mo had he gone a little bit to the left, and now we have to see. Smoke is about to clear, and it's going to come down to Forrest trying to move up close. Nearly surprises Kucher. He comes really close, and they're both so very low on the HellRaisers side. Freiberg, is he going to be able to pick up the first one? Yes. Pre-fire is there, but Mo does not let him even go for the fake defuse. Picked up immediately, and no kit for
yeah, you're absolutely
Freiberg,
right.
if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
No, he didn't have one picked up there, and they saved the AWP, so I mean, a very expensive round for HellRaisers, but winning it is just a little bit more important than NiP. Even with all those kills, they don't quite feel comfortable buying up in a round like this one. Freiberg, Deagle, and Armor. Something that he's well known for as well.
Yeah, he used to be one of the main supporters of Juan Deeg. Of Juan Deeg, you know.
The Juan Deeg army.
Dude, that was what... Oh, clever. This actually might work. Does that timing? Oh, no, they put Forrest up there. I thought they would put the Deagle, but no. And now Kucher, they know somebody's in Toxic. And he checks. Kucher just taking the glass out. Forrest peeks. There's no idea. Kucher has no idea that somebody's just hoping. Forrest is just hoping for him to take one step too far. But it's not going to happen because the push has begun on to B.
And that's a real shame. Freiberg now in the back lines here with the Deagle. Hasn't reloaded yet. He's going to go down as well. It's going to give it here to HellRaisers. And there's not much that the main NiP members could do except for what they were doing earlier and look for exit frags. And maybe if they could find Angel in there.
Yeah, if they could find him, I mean, he's lurking all the way back by A main, yeah, exactly, in garage. But there isn't, there doesn't really seem to be too much going on here. Angel might hear the steps in mid. Yes, he will hear them actually going into vents. This could be big. Somebody holding really close, and there it is. This could be the opportunity here. Could they actually get this kill? But he stabilizes. He actually finds the headshot and lives with 1 HP. Exist, he's just not catching a break. Dropped Oscar down to 3 HP that one round, and now Angel down to 1. This has got to be so frustrated.
Look at the response here for NiP. Double up set up immediately as they got the money. Triple up set up. Yeah, well, okay then. Hard to know what to say about this. I mean, so triple up can kind of work on cash because you got middle, you got B, you got A. The only problem is if you have to retake at any point, things can tend to get very bad indeed. So sure, I mean, as long as you're hitting all your entry shots like this one, it's going to be fine, but if you have to retake a bomb site at any point, then that's a very bad time indeed.
That's a strong start for Forrest, and he's going to be guarding that AWP now as well. Flash goes down. That gives the angle to Kucher to pick up the AWP. He can actually recover this, perhaps. He's got the advantage now. He's holding that line onto Forrest, and Forrest changes up. Actually actually plays passive, but Alu at the peak in the mid takes out Adrian, and now two-man advantage for NiP. This triple op, like what happens for HellRaisers if they actually try and go over towards the A site now? Maybe like a bit of a rude surprise.
Yeah, another orb. Can it be? Someone is sneaking close, and that's Angel right around the box from Alu here, and doesn't seem like the Finnish player is quite aware of it yet. But he's going to go down as well. Great entry, and Angel picking off Exist as well. And now it's going to be 3 versus 3. They look to be hitting the B bomb site. We're still one person is holding Freiburg, just rotating out of there. Forest scoped up on top of the box here. Going to be one grenade in. That's a smoke to cover higher. And Forest is actually not peeking the right way. They might get shot in the side of the face there. Just barely going to make it out. Freiburg looking to come in here and help out with a pop flash. Forest going to pick up one more kill. Freiburg with another one. And it's down to Mo now. 1 versus 3. And he goes down to Forest, who picks up a triple. So great round there. And they will save another orb there. So not at all bad for NiP.
Surprised that, well, Get Right was rotating over. So no surprise, actually. They didn't have the op from Exist. But they'll be able to full buy, no problem at all here in NiP. HellRaisers, same story, although now they're starting to tap into that bank, and they elect to ditch the op. They could have bought one on Kucher, no problem. They could have even dropped that for Oscar if he wanted it, or Mu. But HellRaisers, they decide to go for the rifles. Maybe a little bit more of a fast approach here. If they realize there's a double op in play, we might be able to put the pressure on early.
Well, they smoke middle, which is usually a sign that you're going to go aggressive, but they go Squeak instead, and main Exist picking up the first kill. They're going to go fast this round. Get Right's there, mowing down 2 people. And now Kucher and Angel, all that's left for HellRaisers. Get Right with a 3rd kill, hasn't even taken almost any damage yet. And Angel, last man left. That was actually, I mean, I like what HellRaisers did here. That double smoke into middle usually will pull someone from the A bomb site down towards middle, which means you're now rushing into a bomb site where only one person's defending and they're fine fuel coming there. It's really a very simple but very good idea, I think. It's just that NiP weren't buying it because I think they were already committed to peeking
They're
the
not
door.
playing standard. Exactly. It's hard to like go for those kinds of standard mind games when NiP themselves are just like YOLO. They're not actually applying any real thought. They're just like, we're going to push Squeak.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I guess just the fact that they had committed to, we never know if they would have done that either way, but it seemed like they were already sort of committed to the Squeak push. And at that point, you might just be like, ah, well, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when it comes to, yeah, exactly. It's not like NiP would have noticed anyways, but it just so happens that this time around, strategies, they counter each other. Get Right, it's in the perfect spot. He dodged the first flash as well, so yeah, HellRaisers really didn't have much going for him. Now Freiburg, he hunts. He could actually catch Angel, although Angel is going to catch him looking the wrong way. There it is, Angel, quick enough to find the headshot, but there's a second man here, and he had no idea. Exist up high. Exist, you're supposed to be over on the A site. What are you doing on B?
Just making sure that there are no sneaky bomb plants at the end of the round there. It's going to be the 8th round coming up, and NiP finally starting to get just a little bit back here. Trying to see if they can stabilize. They still don't have that much money. HellRaisers can only just buy as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now, HellRaisers, no op means, in the last round means they've got the money. And Alu, he had 2 ops. That's the thing. How do you best, no op, go with 2 ops on one guy? Forrest just puts a shot through. They're actually going to be able to make it into checkered here, but Freiburg gets that smoke down in time. Alu takes out Angel. That's one part of the flank out, but Oscar takes out Alu in return. So it is actually a little bit more even here, and Oscar finds a 2nd kill onto Exist. That was in mid.
Yeah, really good stuff. Get Right, trying to see if he can get back in here. He's taking a fight with Oscar, and he's going to win it as well. Backup is coming any second. Well, actually, they do just run the long way around. Maybe they could have fought Get Right in the middle, but now there's still a minute left here. Flashbang up and smoke to follow, and one more flash to buy time. Great job for Get Right. They actually have to stop at the end.
And Kucher's right here dancing on the edge. Get Right might get a free kill, but then right up short. Adrian's there. Forrest picks him out of the air, though, and we're into a 2-on-2 retake scenario. Both players on NiP have kits, and a missed opportunity. That actually could have been a big kill for HellRaisers, giving them a big advantage. But instead, it's going to be this 2-on-2 now. Standard stuff. And Freiburg, he's looking for that crossfire, and he's going to get it. Can he trade? Yes, he can. Clutch play there for Freiburg. In the end, a 1v2 scenario for him.
Yeah, very good stuff. And I mean, the fact that Forrest lived that first time around, as you said, very, very important. Otherwise, Freiburg has a very different scenario on his hand. So, NiP, all these rounds are so close, but they do just barely make it out once again. They've got a little bit of money as well on their team. Oh, actually, they've been 4 and 3, so not been too bad there. I think they've been a little bit low on health in some rounds. So, 9th round is coming up here, and, NiP, if they bring it all the way back to 10-5, it really won't be too bad.
Still have the double op. Forest dropping a lot of money this round. And wow, yeah, no surprise actually from HellRaisers. They want to go for the Forest. They realized how close it was in the last round. And now they're going to go for the Ultra Aggression. Get right though, no flash for him, just goes for the peek. He gets dropped down to half HP and he messes up the HE! That bought valuable time for Adrian to get the kill.
Sis now trapped in a corner. They're all going to line up for him, but they get the kill. Just traded evenly. Grenade rain on in, and that's a powerful grenade from Alu. Did a lot of damage, but he can't really do anything besides that. So much smoke up, and it's going to be Forest to pick up a kill on Adren there. They still have a Molotov on Kucher in the backlines, and NiP going to have to go for a retake here. Angel going down as Freiburg going to put up the retake. It's going to be Alu to pick up a second shot on Kucher, and now Mo in the backlines, and this is going to be very tough indeed. Coming from multiple angles, and he goes down to Freiburg, who's not wasting any time. It will be around for NiP, surviving 3 members as well.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get a little scary here for HellRaisers. They're getting into these really tight spots, but they aren't able to pick up the wins. The round bonus plus the bomb plant, though, means that they should be able to go for another buy. Yeah, no hesitation on their part. They're just going to keep buying eternally now. And Adrian actually had enough to go for the drop. Oscar, again, prioritized with that AWP, so Mo's playing a bit more of the support role, it seems, this time around. I guess they just want Oscar, you know, as the stand-in, yeah, it is going to be a little bit more awkward for him, so to basically make him as comfortable as possible, give him the best chance to actually perform well here in this kind of situation versus NiP. So give him the AWP, see what he can do. He's been pretty good so far, at least. He's got 3 kills, and those have been high-impact frags. Oh, that's sexy. That was so cool.
That Soshka just simply knowing the textures on that box and getting himself into position and standing up and taking the shot. That's a very, very smart way to play that peak. Exist now charging in here, going to be spraying down one, but Mo gets him in return. And then Get Right holding the forklift and the A-bomb side very much on his own right here. Good start for HellRaisers. Now they just need to find a way to close out this round. They should be able to group up on almost any bomb side and just trade favorably.
That's the idea. Flash in through main, and this is standard stuff as well from NiP, or at least from Get Right. Wants to take a little bit of a risk, see if he can bring it back, and that's kind of what they have to do when they're a man down. But they're getting to 4 or 5 seconds now. HellRaisers rotating that bomb over towards A, and Forest catches out Adrian. That was over on the B site.
Yeah, but look how smart this is from both teams. Get Right only saw 1 in main, so he thinks, okay, they're rotating, and HellRaisers are realizing they only saw 1 person, they're probably going to know, so they go back to the A-bomb site. And HellRaisers ultimately end up being just a little bit smarter here. Bomb is going to go down one more time. Forest catches Oscar, and now in the back lines, Get Right going to be picking up Mo. It's all on Kucher. He gets a very important frag there on Forest, and he's trying to get another 2, see if he can clutch this round. He's going to be walking in, catches Freiburg jumping mid-air, and that could have almost been a kill. And one more time, they're going to go for it. Headshot, and Get Right going to finish it. It will be another round for NiP. Even has time to run back and pick up this AWP. So 5th round coming up, and I don't know, this time it is a close round.
Not wasting any time at all. Bam, guaranteed. They keep getting so close, though, HellRaisers. That's unfortunate for Kucher as well. It's a 50-50 guess, pretty much. Like, which side is Get Right coming from? And he just happened to choose, well, the wrong one. So there was another chance there for Kucher to have a huge win. 5-5, and the comeback is real here for NiP so far, at least. But again, last round bonus. They're just going to be able to keep on buying here, HellRaisers. No real surprise. They can keep the pressure up on NiP, who really don't have much money left. They keep having to spend... Excuse me, they keep having to spend all their money round after round here on NiP because these rounds are so close. Flash, there it is. Forrest goes for the delay. Freiburg using one of his tried and true flashes. Definitely one of his favorites over here. Was that a run boost?
Yeah, I think it was. Guy on container still, so... NiP also, you know, picking up some trends there. It's good to see. They seem to be one of the teams that's sort of least willing to adjust to new meta games. So it's fun to see if they're going to try and change that. This double smoke hit to the middle is what HellRaisers did earlier, where they sort of rushed the A-bomb site. So we'll see if they're going to play it more a standard way here. Smoking on middle, I think this usually means that you want to try and go for the actual vent into B. We can tell that's not going to be the case, so they are trying to fake it out again with the smoke here. Exist and Get Right picking up 1 kill easy. Exist trying to fall back, see if he can buy a little bit of time. Going to go aggressive behind that flashbang, and Angel will take him down. So now it's going to be another bomb plot, another 3 versus 3 retake time here for NiP.
And again, they've been so successful. There it is, the shot, but Forrest, he only gets the tag, it looks like. Adrian is going to be able to strike out, take out Alu, and they have the man advantage, a 2-man advantage now, and it's getting hairy here for NiP, for Forrest in particular. He's got to back off, but he gets caught, and he has 1 HP! Okay, finally it goes NiP's way. HellRaisers, they've had a couple times where guys have survived on single digits. Now finally NiP, they get it to go their way. He could be killed with a flashbang though, and there it is. Perfect shot onto Mu. And this should actually allow for Forrest to back off and save this gun. He's going to wrap back into T-spawn, and there's just no way here for HellRaisers to hunt him down.
Yeah, so a nice save, really. I mean, just to get something out of the round, especially because there's still a couple of rounds left on the round here, and we'll see if NiP actually have the money. I mean, they should have the money to buy, but it's only just barely gonna... They might just try and force it. I mean, the 2 people... Yeah, that makes sense based on how many people survive for HellRaisers, but still, this is tricky, because if they lose this round now, NiP, HellRaisers could suddenly end this half on, you know, 8 or 9 rounds.
That was so clever by GetRight as well, that position. It's not every day that we actually see that, where he's able to get up there and, or, you know, just boost up right on the edge of the door, on the edge of Squeak. You can stand on that. And so he tried to change up the angle. This time, Forrest will find Oscar. No peekaboo moment. Forrest actually fast enough to get that shot off. That's ridiculous. And there you go. You know, the price of letting Forrest live in the last round, of him escaping, he's already making it felt here.
Early frag like that. Smoke up once again in the middle, and we'll see. Alu playing very close here with the 5-7. Kind of wish that Forrest would throw, you know, pop flash as that smoke is fading. That'd be the perfect combo, I feel like. But they are going to play it a little bit more safely here. And just clocking past the minute mark. Alu ready in that corner in case anything's going to happen.
Yeah, smokes are going in once again. Vents, this time cleared by Molotov here for HellRaisers. Still a man down, turns away. Good prediction there by Alu, not flashed. And he's trying to force it. He's going to not be able to pick up the kill. Kucher's there, and now Freiberg's in a bit of a tight spot. He's going to get flanked. He's going to get shot in the face is what's going to happen. Adrian with a double headshot to open things up here for HellRaisers in this round, and it's going to come down to GetRight and Exist, the last 2 alive. And luckily for GetRight, he catches Kucher out in the open before Kucher can make it out.
Yeah, bomb only just going down, but NiP need another fast kill here, and it's going to be on Adren as well. GetRight going to pick that one up. So now 2 versus 2, but Mo's in the back line. Shot Exists down with the AWP, and that's an easy finish to the round there, in spite of a little bit of a double kill there for GetRight, which looked like he maybe could have changed the outcome of the round. Not going to happen. 7-5, and HellRaisers now in a prime position to really get a lot out of this first half.
No, yeah, that's it. This is where they can start running away with it. They finally managed to best NiP in these kind of clutch situations. And, well, let's see. Just a couple pistols picked up here for NiP. Forrest going so far as to invest in a CZ75. He would have had a little bit more bonus money, considering he only dropped for a teammate in the last round. And now Mo, he's actually taken over the AWP. So that's it. Oscar, he's called enough. He's tapped out. He's going to go for the AK now. And, well, I mean, I guess you get 2 kills to lock out the round in the last one. Yeah, sure, Mo, you can hold on to the AWP.
Kucher finding Freiberg early in the round, and NiP don't really have a lot here, so I'm not even sure what the actual goal is. I mean, they were going for like a fairly standard setup, which, I mean, without any flashbangs or anything like that, I feel like it's, you know, it's kind of like a not too much of a creative round, you know. You wish that that they would have gone for just a little bit. Pop flash into main, like anything, I feel like would have been worth trying.
Yeah, GetRight spotted Moo. This could get dangerous. Smoke goes down to block off GetRight, though, but he's going to be dancing right on the edge of it, and he might actually think about trying to push through. Alu even peeking mid to confirm that there's somebody moving up short. So this is going to get a little tricky here. HellRaisers, are they going to be able to actually make it on here unscathed? And it looks like they're off to a pretty strong start. Don't think they've taken a single point of damage, although, as I say that, Angel gets headshot down to 23.
So 8-5 and moving into the 14th round. NiP's economy is still not that great, but they're going to try and see what they could do anyway here. Very limited on the grenade front. 2 flashbangs only, and they've got the smokes at least, but they kind of need to make this 8-7, I feel like.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be easy here. AKs, full nades across the board here for HellRaisers. Everything that they need to be able to just lock this down, put NiP on an eco, force buy in the next one. And yeah, again, they're going to go for the double push into Squeak this time. GetRight and Exist both playing very aggressively over on the A site, but HellRaisers nowhere to be found. They've actually gone straight into checkered fast. Freiberg making Adrian dance for a bit, and there we go. Alu and Freiberg starting off strong. 2 kills, and another 2 coming in.
Yeah, nice job from Alu in this round. Double kill for him. Oscar gonna get caught in the middle, and he's down to 7 health. Exist will finish it off. And it's gonna be around for NiP, and a much needed one. And they only lost GetRight, which is good news because that means they can stock up on those grenades, and you can tell they already are. HellRaisers lucky enough to be able to finish out this round with a bye. So yeah, they've had a pretty good run here in the first half, I'd say.
Yeah, Yeah, this is really solid work from them, and they still have a chance at 9-6 as well. If they get that, it's going to be tough for NiP to really do too much apart from, you know, rely on individual skill to get them through the T-half and get them a win here. This is a best of one. So HellRaisers already just playing it fairly passive. It looks like Oscar's been given the AWP again. Mo, though, catches Forrest trying to make his way into Squeak. Not a second time, and Exist. He's playing by forklift. He could actually catch out Mo. That smoke goes down, and Mo basically has to pre-fire this angle. Exist with the single shot, giving away his position.
Yeah, and it looked like a little bit nervous, maybe almost. Not really being patient enough. On the other hand, HellRaisers aren't. They're just waiting for a long time. They've got 2 people outside of B, and another 3 towards the A side of the map. And they want to see if NiP are going to come and peek, going to try and be aggressive anywhere, which is a very common way of reacting to being a man down. Exist can actually be successful in that venture and picking up a kill there on Mo.
And get right, he's getting a lot of info. There it is, free kill for him onto Angel, and now, well, he's going to be blocked in, but he gets the timing on the flash. This is going to force Oscar off the angle, but Oscar takes the shot. Great timing there from Oscar. Alu tries to push in for a backstab, but they're already on their way to be here, HellRaisers. It's all going to come down to Freiberg, and he's getting Molotov'd out of position. He's already down to 10 HP!
Oh, wow. A lot of damage being put out here. Freiberg trying to turn around, but they're getting close. He hits a shot on Kucha, and now backup is here. Exist is going to spray down and Dren, and Oscar will go down to Exist as well. So 7-8. And NiP do recover a little bit towards the end of this half, but still, I feel like it's a pretty good job for HellRaisers overall. I think they got a lot out of this first half.
Yeah, they've gotten more rounds than I thought that they would be capable of actually coming out ahead. 8 rounds on T-side cash. It's supposed to be pretty much NiP, you know, worst case scenario, they let it end at 8-7 and they're ahead. But HellRaisers, they've got 2 rounds to work with now, and that's going to make it a little bit tricky here for NiP going into their T-side. And I'm curious to see, you know, where they're going to kind of take this NiP, considering, you know, they have a bit more of a YOLO approach, it seems. I mean, triple op, aggressive pushes everywhere, you know, tricky boosts coming out from Get Right. NiP are trying to be a bit random, so what do they have for us here when the pistol is going to be so important for them?
Well, we have Forrest with the smoke and Molotov, which is always interesting. Can be used in a variety of different ways. On the HellRaiser side, we do have 3 armor and then a little bit of smoke on Kucha and Mo with the single diffuse kit. So HellRaisers, they do want to try and retake if it comes to that. Yeah. NiP play without any on their terrorist side. And then it's all Glocks on NiP apart from that.
Yeah, and they go for the bit of the boost, actually. Was that close enough for NiP to hear? They might actually be aware that somebody's up here now. To hear that vent get shot out, right? So
could be
some valuable information gained here for NiP. They're definitely going to be checking that angle when they go into checkered. And there's going to be a man close, and they might actually hear this push, but he's rotating to A. There's Oscar going for a big peek, stepping out wide, and he gets taken out by Get Right immediately.
And Angel, look at that. They were going for counter boost in the middle. He just runs up behind him. Kucha going to go down, and Dren fighting here. Final answer shot. Angel taking out Get Right as well. And now it's back into a 3 versus 3. Bomb only just going down. Alu landing an important kill. Angel making his way and dropping Forrest. And looking for one more shot, but he has to reload. It's 2 versus 2. And they're trying to see if they can get it done. But coming in from the high ground any second, it's going to be Exist. Alu doing a good job staying alive, and Exist goes down. Alu picks up the triple. And NiP are going to win the round. A good bit of sandwiching going on there for the HellRaisers members. They couldn't really know that there was going to be someone coming in from high ground.
Dude, that might as well have been a club sandwich. There were layers of bread all over the place. Forrest getting caught and checkered like that. I mean, yeah. Then it was like, so you have the guy in vent Adrian, and then Forrest, and then the guy who kills Forrest, Angel, and then there was a guy shooting at Angel. So there was like a quad layer going on, bro.
A club sandwich with Swedish meatballs in there.
Oh.
Has anyone ever done that? Has anyone ever done a meatball sandwich? Can someone Swedish tweet us? Confirm.
Confirm or deny.
Yeah. Well, a nice set of grenades going to rain right into Exist's face, and he is going to be gone. So, kind of a bad way for NiP to start a round where they're playing almost just against pistols. Freiberg also down to 21. I feel like grenading that boost spot is undervalued. I think there are lots of creative ways to try and do that, more than what people are currently doing.
And a lot of it comes down to like the timings as well, being able to really feel out when they're going to be in there. Oscar picks up the headshot onto Alu, and he's still got more bullets, and he nearly takes out Freiberg as well. But Forrest is there to save his teammate, and Forrest with the double entry could be getting the triple as well, but that's Get Right doing a lot of damage. There it is, though. Kucher holding the line in CT. Get Right still with the HP, and he's now in a 1v2, and he actually lets the man get out. Kucher! What a round from him, and they actually run right into the stack NiP.
Wow, really good job on Kucha. That's an impressive round for him. He's also at 18 kills, I do believe. Top fragging in the game. Closest is Get Right at 15 and then Angel at 14. It's all, yeah, it's all going very well for Kucha right now.
Oh man, yeah, they're doing. Yeah, Kucha, past few days, he's been doing all right. I mean, apart from some rounds that he's going to want to forget forever from DreamHack Stockholm. These matches, that's where you got to reset. And Freiburg hoping to get something done with the Deagle. It's not going to matter. Angel takes out Forest, and they're man behind here in NiP. And this is a force buy from NiP as well. So they really are trying to throw, what, chance to the wind, luck to the wind, hope to the wind, and see if something sticks.
Peeing in the wind? I don't know. Alu is going to be hitting a headshot there on Mo. Adrendel will take him down right afterwards. So it's still, I mean, it's pretty good for NiP to bring it back here to a 3 versus 3, but they need to do just a little bit more. And Freiburg trying to see if he can earn his keep. Not going to be quite yet. He ends up falling back. And look at HellRaisers. They're just committed to this rotation, apparently. Well, Oscar will stick around, but still a little bit dangerous.
Yeah. And the man working his way out, Kucher. Exist is going to get a bit close. There it is, the P250 straight to the face. Exist has been so good with the pistol, and he's going to pick up a second kill. Now it comes down to the stand, and Oscar working his way up short. He might be able to catch Freiburg before he makes it across the open ground. I mean, Freiburg's picked up an AK somewhere as well, so he's actually got some firepower. He's a real threat here. This is going to be so dangerous, but he succeeds in turning that into a 1v1 Oscar, and now another 1v1 versus Exist. He's within lethal range, and Exist still trying to play around with him. He's got 20 seconds to try and clutch this, trying to make his way back into A main, trying to perhaps to pick up the gun if he had the chance, but Exist not giving it.
Would you say the stand-in wouldn't stand down?
Oh,
sick. Yeah, well, that's a good round from Oscar there. They're going to be happy they picked him up here today because he is doing pretty well. Hasn't been, like, you know, completely hard carrying, but we saw him pick up some important entries every once in a while, some good impact kills there. And that's going to give them a 2-round lead here at 10-8.
Yeah, 3 SMGs picked up for HellRaisers as well. They know exactly what's going on over on the NiP side. And yeah, Angel, he's hungry for that money. He's hungry for the frags. They might actually push a little bit more here, HellRaisers. Yeah, they're going full out aggro. They're going to just run right into Get Right, who's waiting with the P250, and there. Oh, he doesn't actually get the kill. Alu instead is the one to find that one. Getting a little expensive there for HellRaisers. They would have liked to have kept everybody alive in this round, but after all, he's only a stand-in. That's all right.
Wow, look at Angel. Getting them eco-frags, making the SMG money, and see if NiP can put together a decent buy here. They've got all AK, so Angel, are you really going to hold on to this MP7? Feels like he might.
Feels like it, yeah. P90 as well on Kucher. I don't know about this. I guess they're feeling pretty confident right now, HellRaisers. I mean, MP7, if you're holding up close, like Angel's going to do right here, can actually work as well. He's going to get real close, waiting right on the other side. And if they try to push through here on NiP, this isn't too bad a situation for him with the MP7. He can actually get some damage done.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Forrest looking the wrong way. Instant couple of bullets to the face, and he's going to be gone. Freiburg fell to Oscar, got the opening frag of the round, and now NiP. I mean, how do you come back in a round like this? You haven't really done anything. You don't even know anything at this point.
Individual play, bro. Individual play. That's what they're relying on. They're just waiting. You know, they're kind of just going in one at a time, and it's just relying on aim. Exist. He will be able to pick up one. He could get another one here as well, but did he run out of bullets there at the end?
It seemed like maybe he did. It's going to leave it all up to Alu. If he could have got a bomb plant here, would be amazing, but they're so close to the bomb site. Angel creeping up there. Alu doing significant damage, but Mo creeping around their back is going to give HellRaisers now a 4-round lead. No bomb plant for NiP means this round is going to be a bit sketchy.
What's the call? Tech 9, Kevlar, Quasi? It's looking like a Quasi buy to me.
Yeah.
They aren't fully committing to this NiP. They're counting on getting a bomb plant this round. Everything is on this one round to see if they can get a bomb plant and get a full buy in the next one. And with how powerful the Tech 9 is, I mean, there's even a strong chance of them actually winning this round if HellRaisers overcommit, if they make a mistake. Angel getting close as well, but it is going to be a straight-up YOLO play onto the A site, timing with the HE. There it is. Kucher falls back to the site. Now he's in a bit of danger here, and there it is. Alu doing no, not actually doing any damage at all. It's a slaughter. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like they were getting close enough, and Kucher wasn't in a position where he could get much cover, so if they just kept running in on him then, it could have been a little bit tricky. Now, Freiburg, see if he can do anything for NiP in this round to just make it a little bit brighter. Obviously, bomb on the other side here, and he's just hoping, he's praying someone's going to come look.
He's got a minute. He's got a minute to just sit, wait, relax.
Feels like such a long time when there's nothing happening, doesn't it?
It's true. But now, you know, he can count the Schmetterling. He can have a good time. Flashes in there. Freiburg full. There it is. Okay, HellRaisers decided to just go ahead and get in there, get the job done. Enough waiting. They're impatient. They're 3 rounds away from locking down this map and winning a very big win for them. I mean, this can make all the difference for HellRaisers because they still are sitting. They don't actually have any wins to work with in this league. Yeah, 0-3. So if they actually pick up a win versus NiP, that's a team that they really shouldn't be beating. They should be farming their wins versus like Dignitas, Mousesports, you know, these kinds of teams. So for HellRaisers to take out NiP, that would be really solid work from them.
And they're not far off. Another 3 rounds, and they will be able to do it here. Great grenade damage, I think, early on there. Angel and Mo already a little bit low. Kucha going to be run boosted on over.
Oh,
pretty
nice.
good job there. Teams are getting better at it.
But I think Get Right heard that, didn't he?
Yeah. So not impossible.
He might have been close enough. He might just been close enough.
Now, if they did here, they have the AWP on Forest. And someone did put out a video about how to wallbang people up there.
Oh.
Trying to sell it, but Get Right just going to walk right in. You're absolutely right, Sam. You did hear it. Just completely strafed on in to pick up that kill. Now, 5 versus 3 here. See if HellRaisers can turn the tide, because this A bomb site is going to be under attack any second. They do have 2 people here now, and Adren going to pick up the 1 kill. Get Right picking up 1 more before he goes down, and now Adren trying to fall back while reloading, and Alu won't let him. So now Oscar going to be all alone. The bomb is already on the site, so he can't even catch that crossing on over. Not really an easy round for him here.
Oh, that was a very nice smoke timing coming in from NiP. Execute, Get Right opening the way as well. And well, now Oscar, you're kind of in the situation where, yeah, he just tries to attempt a shot. Nicely done there by Alu. Doesn't let him get away with that AWP. That was very well done. I mean, there was time for NiP to get out there and hunt, but
yeah,
double AWP, okay.
What really annoys me about people not wallbanging it is you can actually do it with the AK. It's one of the few places where the AK can actually shoot through as well. So
and how much damage does it do?
It's not an overwhelming amount. Like we're talking like anywhere between like 7 and 9 or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, if you have 30 bullets, that's fine. And if you got someone waiting to shoot people who are trying to jump off the box, then it's definitely still, I think, viable. Well, Mo gonna get the early kill there. Oscar did spot somebody out for. Is not gonna hit the frag either, so no exchange of damage on over here. But with Alu already gone, if HellRaisers win this round, NiP's economy is gonna be completely trashed.
And Kucher's already in position in NBK, as we can see. Adrian, this is where it gets tricky. Yeah, vent shot, and Adrian's going to have to back out. He doesn't go for his snacks, doesn't decide to cancel it out and give away his position. He's just going to back off, play it safe, maintain that man advantage here. No reason to take any risks. And with that door open now, Oscar, he's thinking, okay, maybe it's time to get in here, actually see if I can't take a shot. Nicely done here by Mu as well. This could actually catch the man off guard. Exist no longer does.
We'll see, this is a close range with the AWP, so Kucha has to stay alive, otherwise he's going to get overrun here, Mo. And Kucha catching Freiburg, looking the wrong way. Get Right, the only one left alive, 8 health as well. He's going to go down. Great round for Mo here, picking up a quad kill and putting HellRaisers at 14 rounds as well. It is looking very good right now for the CIS team. They're just 2 rounds away from picking up their first win here at the EE Pro League.
Yeah, this is it. They're right on the edge, and NiP, of course, they're going to go for a 4-spy in this situation. They have to. They're desperate at this point. They do get some nades on Freiburg, but they're just so low. 2 smokes, a single Molotov, just a handful of flashes. It's going to be real tough versus the double AWP, fully equipped HellRaisers here. And NiP, they aren't going for any kind of rush, it seems, either. Taking a little bit more time, although they are trying to get into mid fairly quickly here, so this could get interesting. Exist right on the edge, going for the pre-fire into vents, but he's not going to be able to hold his own. He gets taken out.
And Adren wanted to fight again. Angel might get caught by Get Right. He heard it coming in. He picks up a double kill. Oscar right behind him to go down, and that obviously opens up this B bomb side a fair bit. Mo trying to see if he can catch anyone crossing. He actually gets the leg shot, and Kucha takes down Forrest, and Mo all the way across the map. Oh, sorry, Kucha all the way across the map. It's going to be Mo here, alone close to the bomb site. So in spite of them actually turning into a 2 versus 2, literally by the time the bomb goes down, they're still in a really bad position for this retake.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. Because they still have Alu, exactly. Alu's holding over here in B halls. He's going to be able to take the shot on the Kucher. Easy shot for him. And Mo had to absolutely at all costs hit that shot on Freiburg, and he doesn't get it. So at this point, yeah, it's back off, look to save, and hold on to your gun for the next round. That was, I mean, a lot of that just comes down to Get Right, though. Again, It's like nothing super well thought out, nothing crazy. It's just him waiting around the angle. He hears Angel rushing. And that's the main thing, I guess, is that HellRaisers, they didn't try and go for a sneak attack. They were pretty blunt, just trying to run in. And, well, you get right that kind of chance. He's not going to let it slip up. He's actually going to just slap you around. Where is he at? He's at 21 frags now, get right. 23 for Kucher. Kucher's actually keeping up the pace, though. This is really solid work from Kucher.
Yeah, and I mean, pretty much everyone is, I feel like, on the HellRaisers side. Oscar having a slightly tougher time at the moment, but I mean, as a stand-in, that's kind of to be expected. It's a little bit hard to just go completely mad there. HellRaisers' economy, though, is slightly broken. They're trying. That's a third grenade raining in. Look at the damage being put out here. Get right and Alu, both very low on health, especially Alu very nearly dead. And Angel lands a dirty deagle headshot in the middle. It's going to be Exist to take down Oscar.
It's a nice shot in there. Exactly. Mo's going to have to come back over here. He's got that AWP. We're just hoping to get lucky here, Angel. I mean, that was... Talk about some overkill as well. Headshot onto Alu, and Alu already had like 6 HP. But let's see. Mo, is he going to get any targets? There is a man waiting in mid, I believe. Yep, Forrest. He's already worked his way out here, so he could try and look for that time, for that angle. But instead, they're stepping over on the A site. I'm curious if this is just a fake attempt, because they have left Exist all the way back over on B, and that bomb is still waiting in garage.
Forrest with a bit of an opportunity there. Angel trying to see if he can get the refract. Mo gonna pick up a kill here. If HellRaisers win this round, it'll be disastrous for NiP. They're a man down as Freiburg picks up the kill. It's gonna be down to a 3 versus 3, but look at the clock here. 30-some seconds left. Angel drops, and that was the only defense in B. And Freiburg waiting patiently, gonna pick up the 1 kill, and I think Mo even just gave away his position then, so seems like it's gonna be the round for NiP.
And Freiburg had to stay alive at all costs there to keep Mo boxed in. That would have bought time for the man in CT to actually maybe even get the kill on Mo.
Yeah.
But getting a little antsy, getting a little hungry for the frags. And now instead it's going to come down to slow, steady work here. I believe Forrest is already on the way. Although, no, it's Exist all the way back in garage. Forrest is mining the bomb. So they're seeing if they can't find Mo. But, I mean, NiP right now, it's just... Round after round right now, they're doing pretty solid work. This one was a bit too expensive, though, considering HellRaisers, they were only running with an eco and the AWP on Mo.
So at least saving an expensive rifle, and we got to remember as well, HellRaisers didn't have a lot going into that round. There was just, you know, a couple of deagles and a really good triple grenade on top of the boost. Again, very nearly catching 2 members for NiP, so pretty significant damage there. 14-11 and NiP. They don't want to give HellRaisers that first win here. They want to see if they can deny them.
Yeah, that's what it's all about at this point. Let's see. I mean, NiP, there was a time when, you know, you never, ever counted them out of a map. They were always capable of coming back, no matter the score. It's been a long time since those days, though. Still, against HellRaisers, they are capable. They can actually get this done. Angel looking for a bit of a pop, though. I think he's getting flashed out as well. Freiburg full flashed, and Kucher in the meantime takes out Get Right, but there, Freiburg actually finds the kill on Angel in mid.
Yeah, pretty good job, and I think Kucher got spotted here behind Forklift, has to switch back into the bomb site. So they are playing quite heavily around the squeak. Dota Dren going to pick up the kill on Freiburg in the middle, and the bomb is dropped all the way back there. Someone has to go and pick it up. Plenty of time for that, though. Right now, HellRaisers coming up with the better trade. And they just don't really have a lot of grenades in NiP for any kind of execute either. Just a double flashbang here. See if they can make that work. Forrest with an important kill on Adren. He's going to bring it back 3 versus 3. And that bomb being boosted up in the middle right now. Alu's got the bomb picked up, and he's actually going to go back into main. So see if they can sandwich up highway. That's a really big risk right now, especially considering the time that's left.
Yeah, 40 seconds left really doesn't leave him a whole lot of time. And yeah, exactly. He's trying to push very aggressively, straight up. Get eyes on a short Forrest. They know that they're starting to run out of time. 30 seconds, and Kucher still waiting in NBK. He's blind. Forrest can't actually spot him. Mo hits the shot, drops Alu. That's the bomb now dropped in the middle of nowhere. And Kucher peeks out, takes out Forrest. So it's going to be down to Exist. 1v3 scenario. He gets sprayed down. Kucher just continues to deliver for HellRaisers on this map. 3 kills for him in this key round. That puts them up onto match point now. NiP really going to be, well, with their backs to the wall. They just don't have any money. Again, a force buy for them.
So 4 rounds in a row for NiP into overtime, and to do it with, they've got 2 Galils, 2 Deagles, 1 P250, and a bit of grenades as well. Not looking good here for the Swedish Ninjas, I'd say. They might be about to give up a map here to HellRaisers, and Also, HellRaisers' first win in the league. It's going to be Angel pushing into middle and spraying down 2. All headshots so far. Pistols out as well, looking for a bit more. It's going to be the quad kill Angel. He shuts down all of NiP, and now Get Right gonna be alone. What a way to finish here. That was beautiful.
They haven't done a single point of damage to Angel either. Does he get the perfect? Does he actually get the perfect ace to finish this? That would be just so godlike. He's gonna spot Get Right. Come on, it has to be Angel. He has to get this one. But Get Right takes the fight versus Adrian, and there it is! A perfect round for Angel.
Wow.
100 HP, 5 kills. Talk about a brutal finish for NiP.
That was very cool. I enjoyed that a lot. That was well played, Angel, there. Finishes it off. That gives HellRaisers their first win of the tournament. Very good stuff indeed. Kucha also playing super well. They even played with a stand-in in Oscar, who did have some pretty high impact frags, but obviously not top fragging or anything like that. Still very, very interesting. And NiP, not as crazy as we've seen them in the last couple of days, so a little bit more in tune, it seems. But
well, like, what were they going for? Triple op and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, but that was the really, like, we didn't see, like, any kind of really mad rushing or anything like that. You know, I think the triple op was really, like, the most nuts thing that they were going for.
They stopped,
interesting.
Stopped having fun, Anders.
Yeah.
They started taking it seriously.
Can't do that.
Kucha was already having fun, and Angel was already having fun by then. So it wasn't possible, man. There's just too much fun on the server. There's a finite amount of fun that you can have. And HellRaisers had the monopoly there.
Yeah, they already claimed all of it.
Like, there was
no,
none left.
We're having all the fun.
None left.
All right, well, that's the first game of the evening. Obviously, we do have 3 more games coming up for you guys, so it's going to be very interesting. I think SK is playing next.
I do believe.
In a bit of a tough game, if I'm not wrong. Either are they playing Envy, or is it...
SK versus Envy.
Yeah,
exactly.
SK Envy. So
on Train as well.
And on Train. That's going to be a really tough match for the Danish team. But I don't know. We'll see if they can put something cool on the board. It's going to be right after this quick break.